Okay, we're going to start today by looking at this concept of organizing. And in previous weeks, we touched on the first step, first function of management, which is planning. So this week and into next week, we'll talk about the organizing function of management. Later in the term, we'll talk about leading and then the controlling functions of management. So when you think about it, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have a business that's kind of anarchy like this, where you have lots of people, no one really knowing what to do, who reports to who's going to do the work, who's responsible. Um, this type of situation doesn't make a lot of sense. We need some structure, some reporting relationships in the business. And so all managers need to think about organizational structure, which is the vertical and horizontal configuration of departments, authority, and then jobs within a business. How are we going to vertically organize our people and equipment together to do the work of the business? We need to think about organizational structure. Obviously, this is not good. Much better if we have a situation where there are some departments, there are some managers, some reporting relationships. We know who's responsible for what, who's going to do the work, the various work in the business. And when you think about it, if you've been to a really nice restaurant, I would think that you would have said, "Oh, that restaurant was really nicely organized. They had very good waiters or waitresses. Uh, the chef did a really nice job. Perhaps the wine steward came in and offered some expertise on the wine selection. The uh, the, the bus team came in and cleaned the tables when appropriate. Those kinds of things are evident of a well organized business. Everyone has specific tasks that they do. Everyone knows what their tasks are, and they're highly motivated to do a good job in those tasks. So we need some structure to our businesses, and there are really lots of ways that businesses can structure themselves. And one of these is a functional departmentalization, where we have functional departments, and in this case, a production department, and then a marketing department. And then to support those two, we have finance and human resources departments. So very common to see functional departmentalization. If we look at Nike, they may choose a different way to organize their business. They may say that, it's better if we organize our people according to the products that we make. So we'll have an apparel division, perhaps a cleated shoe division, a running shoe division, and then another division for all the sports equipment that we make, like golf clubs and bats and footballs and things such as that. They may decide that this product orientation, a way of grouping things together, makes a lot more sense. For another business, though, you might see a situation where they organize their business according to the customers they sell to. So, for example, we might have a whole department or division that's focused on selling just to retail accounts right here. And another part of the business is focused just on selling to another customer group, which would be government accounts. So this customer departmentalization is occasionally used. And finally, you can imagine a business, again, like Nike, that might decide to use a geographical type of departmentalization. We want to organize our business according to the geographic regions that we sell to. So at Nike, you might have the North American division, and this division would be responsible for all the products that Nike sells into North America. Likewise, the Asia director would be responsible for all the products that are made and sold into Asia. So there are really lots of different ways that businesses can departmentalize their operations. And what I will ask you to do is to be very familiar with the advantages and disadvantages of all these different ways to departmentalize your business. So please make sure you read up on that. And next we'll take a look at a hybrid of these forms, which is the matrix organization.